Hello, this is Andrew Ford from The Music Show. I'm with the Pipa player Wu Man, and she's going to play a piece that she's composed herself called Night Thoughts. When you compose for this very traditional instrument, do you feel that you have to take tradition into account?
Particular this piece, yes. The melody actually, inspiration came from the ancient, which is 9th century Pipa tune. So I do have the idea to bring back what the ancient sound like, try to imitate that.
How old is the instrument itself?
Itself around 2,000 years, quite old. Yeah. As you see right now, I'm holding with the 4 strings. It's a pear-shaped. We always say pear-shaped lute-like instrument.
But it's quite flat as well.
It is flat. Very similar as lute or guitar with the fingers to play. With the 4 strings, and the tuning is A, D, E, A. That's the tuning. And I'm holding upright. It's not like a guitar,
Yes.
horizontal.
So,
I'm holding
so it's
upright.
more like a cello on your knee.
Yes, on my lap. Yes. Elegant instrument, beautiful shape,
Yes.
but very, very difficult.
Well, there are also lots of different ways of playing it, aren't there?
It is.
Perhaps you could talk about some of those, the different techniques involved.
The main technique for this instrument, I think the same as others too, or the string plucking instrument, the right hand, the tremolo, or the fingers. That's the very basic plucking, and to all do your fingering to move fast.
You have little plectra on each of the fingers of your and the thumb of your right hand.
I have 5 plastic fingernails on my hand, and just tape it on.
Yes.
This is a modern way to play this instrument. In ancient time, of course, use natural fingernails.
I see.
Yes.
So
this version starts 50s.
And it has the function of what, making it a bit louder?
Yes, that's for the one reason.
And also saving your fingernails.
Because the string changed. Ancient time we used silk strings, and later on gut strings and nylon strings. And during 50s we changed. We used steel strings, pretty much like guitar strings, metal. So your natural fingernail doesn't hold that strong at all. So we have to think about something else. So that's why it comes up with this fake fingernails.
Yes.
I always mention looked terrible, horrible. It's not pretty, but it really works.
It sounds very good.
Thank you.
You said this is a difficult instrument, but it doesn't look difficult when you play it. And I remember watching you playing the concerto by Zhao Juping last year in the Sydney Opera House, and you were up and down that instrument like the speed of lightning.
Like flying.
Yes, that's right.
First of all, both hands, you have to, or the fingers, you have to running, you have to ready, and the muscles. And you have to be strong to really play this instrument. So not only mentally, physically, and hands. That's why, it is difficult. You have to practice all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
What do we know from early notation about the way in which this instrument was played?
First notated down all the Pipa pieces, which is later 19th century.
Oh, that late?
Yes, very late. But notation is very different. Early, the 9th century to 12th century, very short tune, Pipa tune, which is discovered in the Dunhuang cave or somewhere, was basically all manuscript. It's not notation. It's just describe which string, which finger, which frets, how long. So you have to translate it to notation, to modern notation.
Yes.
And now later on, I think early 20th century, we adopted a number system, which is very popular now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That the most common right now, the Chinese notation. But particularly for Pipa, we have our own notation, which is a fingering notation. We have which hand and what do you play, or you do tremolo, or you do strumming, or you vibrato, harmonic. So that's different details.
It's a flexible instrument in that regard, is it? It will play a range of different sorts of styles of music.
And could be very different, sometimes very slow. Very expressive on the left hand.
Yes, I was about to remark on the vibrato that you were in.
Yes, big vibrato and lots of bending notes. A lot of wild moment and dramatic. So quite amazing, this ancient instrument.
You've promised us a traditional piece, which is going to be much more extrovert than the piece of yours that you played. Perhaps you could introduce this piece.
Yeah, this piece is called White Snow in Spring. This is the only a few Pipa music which is upbeats. When you listen to this piece, you probably will smiling.
Okay.
I hope so. Let's hear that.
I'm smiling already.
All right.
This is Huberman on today's music show. She is playing the Pipa. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed.